To solve any triangle means to find all of the missing information. If it's a side or an angle and it's missing, we have to use what we know about right angles and trigonometry to find that missing value. So for this triangle, the easiest thing to find is the measurement of angle P. And all triangles add up to 180 if you add all the angles. So angle P is equal to 180 minus the 90-degree angle that we know and minus the 37-degree angle that we know. So when we plug that into our calculator, we find that angle P is equal to 53 degrees. Okay, so we're going to put that on our diagram. And next, what we're going to do is we're going to pick an angle to work with. We're going to name that angle theta. And so after we have decided which angle is theta, we're going to label our hypotenuse, our opposite, and adjacent sides. The easiest one to find is always going to be your hypotenuse. You can find that by locating your right angle and drawing an arrow, and it will always point at the hypotenuse. Now, the side that touches theta but is not the hypotenuse is always your adjacent side, and then the side that's on the other side of theta is always your opposite. So we have the definitions of our main three trig functions using SOH, CA, TOA. So sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over adjacent. So looking at our triangle diagram, we know that O is equal to 9. So we want to look at these three definitions and find one that contains O and either A or H. So we could use either sine or tangent. So I'm going to pick tangent. So I can say the tangent of 37 degrees is equal to opposite over adjacent. Opposite, remember, is 9, so that's 9 over A. I don't know A, so I'm going to solve this equation for A. So when I do that, I'm going to have A is equal to 9 divided by the tangent of 37. When I put that into my calculator, I get that A is equal to 11.9, and A is QR, so QR is 11.9. Okay, now I need to find H. So I'm going to make myself a little space to work here. And I can find H by saying cosine of 37 degrees is equal to A over H. And I know that A is 11.9 and H is still unknown. So solving for H, I get H is equal to 11.9 divided by the cosine of 37. So H is equal to 14.9.